Be aware, spoilers. Round 3, even more stuff. You should know the loop by now, but if you don't, hi, I'm Earth, and I decided to start rambling about ranking weapons, and I've done so twice before, and here's the third. Got the last one. This Dark Dagger variant doesn't do the Blight Blast. It does, however, reduce enemy detection range by 25% for a bit, and has the ability to turn 5% of damage to a radiated enemy into shields, which doesn't sound very helpful unless you're doing something like this. As long as you have good damage, status, and attack speed, alternatively use something that deals radiation, death seems to be optional. And that finalizes all the Red Veil faction weapons for me. On to the next one. Whoever gave us this gun is a blessing. For the pure reason of I don't think they know what they gave us. The Kuva Sobek is fucking devastating when you know what you're doing, even going as far as eviscerating the Murmur. Violate! Oh my god. Nomad, I want to show you why I don't bring Gauss into How Fast Can It Go.
Now we're against the cat.
Jesus.
Yeah, not having Gauss or Wisp and How Fast Can It Go is an active decision. I just keep forgetting that the Kuva Sobek is an automatic because I guess it just doesn't look like one. Which is ironic because sometimes I think the Corinth Prime's an automatic. Is it? I don't know, I haven't played in a little bit. Either way, solid weapon, and I'm probably gonna hunt more liches for a better one. I didn't really understand Zarin until she was nearly maxed. Her whole kit is essentially chemical warfare. Her whole deal is getting somebody infected and spreading it as far as you can for as many stacks as you can to be just an absolute force of nature. And guess you forgot to get footage of Zarin as well. I did not plan this part out at all. What up? And in all the time I was getting everything else done and taking a mental break, I completely forgot what I was actually going to say about her. So everything you just heard in the previous bit, out my ass. I was going to say it was bad and I didn't like it. But then I built it for crits. This is just one of the many situations I've had, and we all know there's going to be more, where I think an item is bad because I don't know how to use it yet. Some, yeah, I just don't know or don't like. Fucking spear guns. Others like the lens? Magic. I'm just confused why the Corpus got their hands on an explosive bow before the Grineer did. Warframe's AK variant, obtained thanks to Tennokan. It's a solid weapon when you know what you're doing. Personally, I found a crit chance to be a good start to the weapon, and it's generally just pretty solid to use. I think it gets a super crit on headshot, or like a guaranteed crit. Let me check. God, I'm sorry, me. I gave you like shit to work with, and you gotta find a way to make that work. Do you think Ulbricht's a fan of online? The worst thing about this weapon is that its crafting recipe looks like a Calamity mod crafting tree. To make the Ak Jagara, you need the dual Skana and the Ak Bolto, which requires 2 Boltos, which requires 2 Lotto. That is 2, 4, 6 weapons needed in total to make 1. And it just sucks. I'll do a recovery if someone knows how to make it useful, but other than XP and haha fast, it'll probably gather dust. And I need to get its prime. Fuck! Funnily enough, the Bone Widow was supposed to be in part 2, but I didn't have it maxed at the time. So, here it is now. When the Bone Widow was released, I wasn't exactly a fan of it, and I can mark that down to, with the lens, didn't know what I was doing. Now, I'm tormenting the Corpus trying to get the Ambassador with this thing quite often. The meat hook heals you when you pike a fucker, and the shield works exactly how you think it would. Firing line is good to me, as it also hurts things lining up. Not a lot of damage, but sometimes it's still enough to kill them. Hey, got a little bit of information wrong. The firing line does not hurt, but it is still helpful for lining up enemies, because it makes them float. And the sword is exactly how you'd think a mech with a giant sword would work, like a sword. I taped a giant laser pointer to a mech and it made the laser wobbly. Actually, it's just a wobbly gun in general, with a giant charge shot for an alt fire. In Hildren's hands, the Larkspur has more ammo, and in anything that's not a Frame's hands, the charge fire doesn't stop you for a moment when you fire. Generally, pretty solid weapon, considering it can just look at a corner and say, I'll go around it. I wasn't expecting Borrow to be holding on to the Vasto Prime, but here we are. When you hit an enemy with status, it has a chance to make the shot a super crit, which I wasn't expecting with a gun like that. However, I found that it works really well, and building it for status means you have a damn near guaranteed super crit. So honestly, if Borrow's in the relay and he has it, try to get it. Even if you don't like it, hey, that's mastery. I know when to eat my words. This, right here, this gun, the Vasto Prime, is the case. I need you to understand, as soon as I finished editing the previous video and getting it scheduled, I got this comment. And I decided to see if they were telling the truth. Hey Nomad, you know how these guys are level 70?
Yeah.
Yeah, the totally shitty Vasto Prime is mowing through them. I'll eat my words. I'll eat my fucking words. For the most part, they were. You may be wondering, fire rate? Fire rate. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's already out.
Did you already run out of ammo?
I didn't run out of ammo, I ran out of Incarnate Charge.
Oh god. So yes, technically you did run out of ammo.
Yep. So, as a professional word eater, here are my words from past me. For the lovely people. I'm doing this whilst editing. And I tested this today with Nomad. Armor napalm, about 14,000 damage each shot.
Lead the system to waste. Hang your heads in shame, children of abomination, filth-born chattels.
Fuck does chattels mean?
Want me to search it up?
Yeah, when you get the chance, but now I'm just gonna start calling him a fucking Twitch streamer. My favorite part about the Archon hunt is that it took the worst part of the Vahek fight, which was having to deal with him, kind of, and made it good.
Second, I thought you were about to say I made it worse.
No, because with Vahek you have to shoot specifically his fucking face.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right, I forgot.
Wood strike. So,
Hello.
Nomad. So they weren't lying. At all, actually.
I love how the fucking Jade is trying to kill you during that fucking animation.
I'll get him, I'll get him, I'll get him.
I'll hold him down. You just kill him. Come on.
Nomad, wanna see a magic trick? He's fucking dead. This video was supposed to be done a bit ago, but a lot piled into one, and mental health took priority because it's important. Either way, I'm glad I got it out, even if it's late. But, same deal as always. If you know how to work the listed items better, let me know, and I'll probably have a recovery segment. Otherwise, that's all for me. See ya.
I know you're there. I can feel you. It's okay. I won't tell you.